So Jesus has entered Jerusalem triumphantly, and now he heads to the temple. And the temple is the center of Jewish worship. It's where all the sacrifices are made. It's where the offerings are given. And above all, in the Holy of Holies, it's where the presence of God is on earth. And when Jesus walks into the outer court of the temple, it's a livestock yard. There are oxen, there are goats, there are sheep, there are doves. There are tables of people changing money because the temple doesn't take Roman coins, it only takes temple money. So you have to exchange the money that's in common use for the money for the temple. And buy the offering that you need, whether it be an oxen or a goat or a sheep or a dove, depending on your economic class and what the offering is for. And so this outer court, instead of being a place of prayer, is just this cacophony of animal sounds and smells and people making deals. And so Jesus stops, and he actually takes time to make a whip of knotted cords, so this is not a rash act, and drives the animals out of the temple, tells the sellers of doves to take their doves and get them out of there, turns over the tables of the money changers, and chases them all out of the temple. This is the same Jesus who said, "Suffer the little children to come unto me." This is the same Jesus who is so gentle in so many places in his ministry. So what set him off here? Why this place at this time does he just go off and chase all these people out and make all of this ruckus and mess? I believe because he recognized that this was the place for worship, and there were people who wanted to worship, and all of these dealers of animals and coins and stuff were standing in the way. They were standing between people and God and holding up and stopping people from being able to worship. So I walk away from that with a couple of thoughts. One of them is, do my traditions and my expectations ever hinder other people from feeling comfortable that they can worship? And the other is, and the scriptures note this, the people who were there, the poor and the other that we would call disenfranchised, were still comfortable to go to Jesus after he finished the driving out. And so he wasn't scary to people who genuinely wanted to worship. So I would challenge you to look in your own heart and say, are there traditions or are there expectations that I have that are just mine that might hinder other people from worshiping? And if there are, renounce them, repent of them. And I would encourage you, if you're there to genuinely worship God, if you've come to genuinely worship God, to be encouraged that Jesus is not only a bridge to God for your worship, but also stands ready to clear the path so that you have a path to the Father.